making Captain America's vibranium shield. I'm using a yoga ball, so right now I put the yoga ball, which I got from Five Below for $5. So since Captain America's birthday is technically today, see right here, Saturday, July 4th, today, let's make Captain America prop. To make the circles and the lines, I am making a homemade compass with just poking holes into paper, and I have a pin in the middle, which I measured, of the foam, so then I am just holding it and just spinning it to make the circle. To cut the rings in the shield, I am using a box cutter to get the rings and just kind of not cut all the way through, but just give it indent so when it gets formed, they'll pop out a little more. So now I cut out the star, added some paper, and now I'm going to just trace this onto here, and then I will be using a knife again to score the lines into it. Star template I made, and I'm tracing it out on the shield in the middle. Now I got all the lines on the star cut out, so now I just got to wrap it around something's dome shaped, and then heat it up with the heat gun. Okay guys, so you may be wondering why I'm wearing a new shirt. The reason why is because I started this project a few days ago. Today is the 4th of July, which is obviously Captain America's birthday, which I showed you in a previous clip not too long ago. So today, for the rest of this video, I'm going to be finishing, maybe trying to do the dome shape and then painting it all. I'm going to try to finish it by the end of today, which is the 4th of July. So I can have it done on his birthday. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. But if not, it might take a day too. So I'll tell you if it's a day too. But for what I'm trying right now is we're gonna try to do it the rest today and then try to finish it. So we wrapped up the shield on the yoga ball with plastic wrap, and I put it out in the sun so the foam will form in the heat. So this is my old Thor hammer right here, and I have a short clip of me and my dad filling up the thing inside with the expanding foam, so now it's hard as a rock. So it actually is very weighted perfectly now. So yeah, so this is an old thing and it's very beat up. You can see the tape is tearing and all that. So while we're waiting for the ball to cool down, we are going to basically fix this, and yeah. So this is what the hammer looks like, all finished up and wrapped again. I added some hot glue to the sides to make it pop more on all sides right here. Then instead of this being silver, I added some gray duct tape. That's what it looks more realistic. Then I rewrapped the handle again, and then did the top, and then I did the top and I did little letterings with some Sharpie. So this is what the hammer looks like. So it goes with the shield, because as we know, Captain America held the hammer in Endgame. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And so get on to the rest of the shield. So we put the ball in the shed after we wrapped it and taped it down with the foam in, and this is used with some plastic wrap. And so we strapped it down to the shield, and we put it in the shed overnight, which right now in Texas, it's really hot out. So we put it out over the shed overnight, and it formed. And then I put out in the sun a little bit more today for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. And then I took a blow dryer, and I used the hottest setting on the blow dryer, because I didn't want to use the heat gun, because I didn't want to accidentally pop the ball or possibly burn any of this plastic wrap. So I used a blow dryer, so the heat did really well. And so now I'm just letting it cool down for 15 minutes. Now that it's all cooled down. Now I'm going to cut it out. So this is what the shield looks like after it comes off the ball. Out the middle so that I can add the rings on the back of the shield. These circles so it fit into the shield. So I just glued in this piece of thick cardboard. You can see it's really thick. It's just a piece of this big cardboard, and I cut a piece and I made sure I bended the shape of it. So now it should hold shape, and then I'm going to add this circle right here, which is going to go above, which will maintain the shape forever. So that's good. And then I'm going to add the straps into it, paint this, and then start painting it. So that's about what I'm doing right now, and then you're gonna see me glue this piece in with contact cement and hot glue. So this is what the shield looks like. I glued the backing plate to it, and now it's good. I added that cardboard in the middle. Now I added the straps with some duct tape, and it's not going to stay this color. I'm going to wrap it in brown duct tape later, but these are the straps I had for now. I'll get brown duct tape later, so then I'll just wrap the duct tape around that. So this is what the shield looks like. It looks really good, I think. And then the back, and I'm going to add a outer ring right here, so it'll make sure that this part right here is on. So this right here.
Not much.
And silver. So I just took a piece of foam board and I made this little thing. So I used a screwdriver to line up this hole right here, and like so. Then you just put them like a marker right here, and then you just go like this, and it makes a perfect circle. So to do this, I measured out everything for this shield right here, because I don't like this gap right here. I tried filling it already, but it didn't work with foam. So now I'm going to try foam board, which is a little bit different. So I measured out each of this thing. Like I measured the radius of this shield, of this part right here, and then I did the measurements for that, and then I created this big circle right here. So then it's the same size. These two, this and this, are the same size. Then I took a measuring tape and I measured this right here to be about almost 1.5 inches. So then I did a 1.5 over here too. So that's the same size as this. It might be a little bit different because you can never get anything perfect. But yeah. So I'm going to create that ring and see how that works. Yeah, so especially every time I make a shield, I've made a few shields before my channel. Every time I make a shield, I always heavily use math. So yeah, so it's a lot of math when you want to do these type of shields if you know what you're doing. So if you don't, then it'll be a little more harder. But yeah, so I just want to fill this right here, and then it'll be on to the plasti dipping, and then we're going to use some acrylic paint to just paint it. And yeah, I have brown duct tape to cover up these golden straps. This is just what I had at the time. And then yeah, so I cut out the ring with the foam board, and yeah, so then it's gonna go like right here, like so. So now it covers up this mess right here. So it covers up that, and it makes it all look nice. So then after this, I'm going to glue this down with some hot glue right here. And then I'm going to use some brown duct tape to cover this and all that. Maybe mask it actually first, but then, yeah. And then paint this with some plasti dip, and then use some silver to go over with it. So you'll see me do that now. So I just wrapped up these in some masking tape, so they're getting ready for plasti dip. Now we're going to put on these. So I did a little adjustment to them, and I cut them not in half, I just cut a little bit off of them. So now it's a little bit smaller. So now it fits over the shield just a little bit better, because it was just a little bit wonky a little bit. So I added these on here, and I taped all this up here. So now I am making these little things as like the nuts and bolts. So they'll fit right into these little holes like that, and they'll all be in these little holes. So to create these, I've used like a brass fastener like this one right here. It's way too long right here, but if you take this is my process. So I'll try to see if I can show you on camera. Or I just take some needle nose pliers, and then I put this down like that, and then you kind of want to like put it in like this. Actually, the other way around. 1 second. You want to push it in like this. So then now that little hole of the needle nose pliers, it can just lightly in there. And since this is so thin, you can't cut it with the needle nose pliers though. But you just take some scissors and you cut them off and do it into like a bin like this, and then you do that. So this is what the shield looks like after 2 coats of silver, and it's going to need a 3rd coat probably, and then we'll do the back. I already plastered up the back and all that, so I'm going to have to do a little bit to the back because I put tape here, but it's coming up. I put Mod Podge on it, but it didn't do anything. Didn't keep it down like it normally does. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for here. I'm probably going to just maybe lay more tape over it. I don't know. I'm going to see what I can do. So, yeah, that's what I'm at now. And, yes, this is what it's going to look like. And it looks nice. So, I just need to do the sides and do the back. Then once this whole silver coat is done, because basically all I need is I just need to focus on the star and here. Everything else is fine. So, I might not need another coat. Well, maybe, just might do a light coat from now on. And then on this side, it's going to need a heavy coat because I got a lot of black back here. So, do my best to get as best as I can, but this is where I'm at now. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like right here. This is the shield, and I spray painted on both sides, silver. So now I'm going to work on the back first, and I'm going to peel off the masking tape off these straps. So you see me? Of the straps of the shield. So this is what the shield looks like now. I painted it silver, and then I did the back to it right here. This is the back of the shield. Now I'm going to paint the blue ones to the star. So this is what it looks like so far. This is what the shield looks like once it's done being painted. So this is what the shield looks like all done, and it looks very nice. I added that blue metallic paint, and then I added some FX paint to it. It's flexible foam paint. So it's perfect for this. And when I painted it, you can barely tell. But it's like a circular thing. When I did the brush, I made sure I went like this, so it gives it that spun texture to it. And I think it looks very nice. The star came out very nice. Everything did. So same thing on the back. I did silver here. I did duct tape on the edges, and then I added the straps, which is brown, and then I did that here. And then, yeah, so it looks very nice. These cuts were already here. It was from me making mistakes earlier. But, yeah, so it looks nice. I'm really happy how it looks. It's probably one of my favorite things I've ever made. And I hope you guys like this, too. So, yeah. And there's the shield. It's very shiny, too. I put a clear coat on it, so now it won't get damaged. I'm just very worried it'll get damaged because I love it so much. And it looks so nice. So, I'm happy it turned out really well. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching me make Captain America's shield from Avengers Endgame or any other one in the Marvel movies that he's in. This is probably one of my favorite things I've ever made. Yeah, so I really like it, and I really hope you guys like it. So it's really cool. So yeah, so okay guys, thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe if you want to see me make Captain America's helmet to go with these two things. So yeah, like and subscribe and go follow me on Instagram. I'm Cardboard Pops. Bye.